Hi guys, thanks for joining me. Let's do 30 minutes downtown St. Louis. So we start off running past the Soldiers Memorial here. And we'll cut through, again, right there on the right is the Soldiers Memorial, and we've got a fountain on the left. I'm heading up towards 14th Street here, and we'll throw a left on 14th. So our tour today, a running tour, will be around downtown St. Louis. So you see there on the right, that's Stifle Theatre. Lots of bands play there, some classical music, musicals, whatnot. Heading still along 14th towards the Enterprise Centre. You see that there in front of us, the home of the St. Louis Blues NHL team. So there it is, we do go to quite a few games, see the St. Louis Blues. Hockey's hockey. Let's go Avs. This was a Thursday afternoon. There was a few people in town. Pretty quiet town, but... Okay, coming up here towards Clark. We'll cross over Clark, make sure we don't get hit by a car. We are in St. Louis after all. Oh, that bloke, he almost hit me. That was close. Still along 14th, we'll throw a left and go down Spruce Street. Under the entrance to the interstate there. In this area here is a Justice Centre, some police centres, police training building there on the right. And if you look straight ahead in the distance, you'll see Busch Stadium. Yes, that is the home of the St. Louis Cardinals. Let's go, baseball. So we are on Spruce, heading towards Tucker Boulevard. Tucker Boulevard is one of the main roads that runs through St. Louis. Has a majority of the traffic. I can't remember if I stop here or almost get hit by a car. We'll see. Or I just go straight across. Send it. Again, almost got hit by a car, but, you know, you got to do those things. So as we continue on, we've got there's a couple of bars down here. The Wheelhouse downtown is a nice little bar. We've also got the Tin Roof, which we'll see the back of in a second. I believe they're redoing one of the buildings. They're putting some new condos in. And again, still heading. Now we can see the Cardinals Stadium a lot better. On the left there, that's the Tin Roof. Get a nice beer there. There's another entrance to the interstate. There it is, Busch Stadium. It's a pretty cool stadium to watch the baseball in, get nice views of the arch from the stadium. Can quick get across the road before you get hit by a car. Almost. And this is a rather quiet part of town unless there's a Cardinals game on, and then it gets a little busier. But there it is, train station there, stadium station. And, oh hi guys, what's going on? Don't know what happened there, just see the Fatguy Runnin. Now across the road here, this is old Route 66 we just crossed. Route or route, however you want to say it. And we're going to take a right here and go through Ballpark Village. Bunch of restaurants here. And obviously on the right we got Busch Stadium. Nice to have a beer around here in the summertime. You got the Budweiser restaurant, and then at the very end there's the Budweiser restaurant. You can even sneak up the top and get a seat and watch the baseball from the Budweiser restaurant. Let's have a look inside the stadium. There it is, Busch Stadium. Go Cards. Heading up the top here, we're going to head to South Broadway. There's Wayno. I guess he was one of the big Cardinals players that retired this year. So thanks, Wayno. Alright, South Broadway, we'll go left and we'll head down into the city a bit more. Busch Stadium's sort of on the edge of the city. And now we'll head into the city. We pass Salt and Smoke Barbecue. and we're running north along South Broadway. And we're getting towards this area here is where the Hilton is. There's a big parking garage for the baseball on the right, and then you'll see the Hilton, there it is, on the left. And then you'll start to see there the old courthouse building too, which, as I said in my last video, they're renovating. And we're just cruising past the Hilton now. Oh, no time to stop, we're in a run. Oh, I'll dodge the cars. There's a lot of luxury loft apartments downtown that they're still redoing and then they're not redoing and all sorts of things. There is a few people in town compared to normal. It's a bit strange. So we're still on, I think we're on North Broadway now. Past the Hotel Indigo. Downtown YMCA. And the Stifle statues right here. Couple of bulls fighting each other. Get it, boys. It's a bull and a bear, actually. Get after it. Now we're heading down. This is one of the main stretches in St. Louis, Washington Avenue. It's got a lot of your restaurants and things to do here. You see it's definitely busier. It's probably the main street in St. Louis, Washington Avenue. Nice movie theater there on the left. There's the Blues Music Museum. Crossing over 10th. You got the Over and Under Bar, Rooster Restaurant, a couple of my favourites. And then the Convention Centre. There's the big old Convention Centre. Which the Convention Centre is actually attached to the Dome at America Centre too, where, let's not talk about it, but the old St. Louis Rams used to play. Now we've got the Battlehawks in the XFL. So we keep rolling around Washington Street. The street gets pretty busy at night with the restaurants and bars. I'm heading back on down towards Tucker, so you've just seen this, pretty much the downtown square of St. Louis. Hey folks, what's going on? Green light, almost get hit by a car there as well, I think, even though I had the green light. What can you do? Dodge cars. There's a nice Thai restaurant there, and here we are on Tucker. Well, no, we're crossing. No, that wasn't Tucker, sorry. Tucker's the next one. Oh, those boys on the scooters. I thought about grabbing a scooter, clotheslining one guy and jumping on a scooter. Bowling alley on the right, that's what you see there. As I said before in the last video, I was doing my splits, my 1K splits at about just over maybe 7.5K, right? And now we've definitely got them down to under 6 minutes, so hopefully 5.5 minutes is coming up. Now we're running, we turned south down Tucker, and I wanted to get my 5K in, so we went up the street here. Which I forget what this little street is. St. Charles Street, I believe it is. Not much in St. Charles Street. A couple little back entrances into the lofts and the hotels. Old folks walking their dog. Have a few of those in St. Louis. It's not such a cold city, but the overhead passes between buildings and parking garages, so you don't have to go out in the cold in the winter. Bit of construction going on here. I believe it's for one of the new hotels going in. Marriott straight ahead. We turn down 9th here. A nice little park and eating area there, just for the businesses, I guess. Take a left. Again, we're in pretty much the heart of downtown now. It's a little busier. Right there we have some of the lofts. And there's a nice little restaurant in there too. Sauce on the side. Nice little pizza restaurant if you ever want to check that out. On the left, we're going to run round... Sorry, on the right. We're going to run round it now. I don't know if we get a good view, but on the right, you can sort of see it. That's the old St. Louis Custom House and old post office. It is a historic landmark now. This is a pretty cool old building. So we'll take a right and go around it, see if we see it at all. There it is, the old post office and customs building. Now we head down. You see Schnucks downtown, grocery store. Shop there a little bit. And we are on Olive Street right now. So Olive Street will take us back down across Tucker, past the Park Pacific Luxury Apartments, which is the old railroad building. And we'll also see the St. Louis Public Library once we get over Tucker as well, the old public library. Jack Patrick's, that's a nice bar, open really late, sports bar. Out of the way, people coming through. Whoop, whoop. And just across this road here, bro, almost killed me, almost got hit by a scooter too. Scooters, they're all trying to run you down. On this road here, there's a couple little speakeasies right there on the left. It's called the Fox or something like that. And then there's one on the right as well. But we're coming towards Tucker, nearing the end of the run. I believe the building there on the left is St. Louis University, the law faculty. Alright, now this is Tucker. Oh, let's get across. Watch out for the cars. KFC. Did somebody say KFC? KFC always gets their doors kicked in and stuff stolen, so that's why they've got a big board up. And then on the left here is the Park Pacific Luxury Apartments, which is the old railroad building. And then you can see the St. Louis Public Library ahead. So that's pretty much downtown, so thanks for joining us on this run, guys.
Hey gang, well, that was 30 minutes and a touch under 5k. A little slower recovery run, but it's better than sitting on the couch. You just saw pretty much downtown St. Louis, more or less east of the Enterprise Center. So thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe and like button. Whoop!